What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today, well, we're going to be going on the TapTap servers because they got an update earlier today. Sadly, I wasn't able to do it right away. I wanted to get a bunch of information, but it does look like this is probably one of the biggest actual content patches we've seen since like the beginning of Transcendence Heroes, getting the whole Gate of the Void launching in the game. There are so many different expansions going on here, whether it's Void Campaign, I think we have Broken Spaces, we have Tower of Dreams, we have Realms Gate, we also have a bunch of nice little tweaks as well coming to the game too. So we're going to take a look at all those things on TapTap. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. It's going to be like the only video we post here today. I know it's late in the day, but let me know if you guys enjoy just having one big video a day, or if you like seeing a bunch of gameplay content during the day as well. Let's get going. So first off, let's get into some of the minor changes here on TapTap. As you guys know, there's been a lot of really cool features that have come to the game. You can even recruit stuff and everything. There's the application list, there's the last week's contributions, but what they've also done is done like some sort of filtering here. Now, sadly, we don't actually have any guildmates in our Barry Gaming guild over here, but it does look like you can now filter, which is something that's kind of cool to see. Not really that impactful, but I figured I'm going to show you guys as many of the even little changes you guys might notice. Another thing that we can't actually show you because I don't have any of them physically popped up on our account are some minor things like you remember how we had like the gift package up the top here for your birthday, things like that, really weird interactions. Well, they did change that, and there's better packs now, as well as better pop-up packs. But again, those pop-up packs, you can only really see them when they pop up. There's really no other way to really go through and look at them. They don't put them in here. They're usually time limited, especially for like earlier game accounts. So that's something there. And something else they've actually allowed you to do is they've expanded the block list. They made it go up to 50 people. I believe before you could have like 25 people blocked. I've never really heard too much demand for something like that. But I mean, if it's something that you want, I mean, I guess that's cool. I mean, even I just don't really have a need to block anybody. So if you guys do, sure, that works. Now, the last, as far as like quality of life type updates that we're getting, is in the Idol Master. I believe we're actually getting a spot to purchase. Yeah, right down here. We're getting, I thought I saw this before, treasure coupon purchase limit. So you can pretty much tell exactly how many you want to spend. And this is actually a really good way to see how much you're spending every day. Typically 3 to 4 is what most people can do on a daily basis without going like too far into the negative. Me lately, I've been doing 6 or 7 because our guild's been winning stuff. We've been getting a lot of guild coins. I want to kind of ramp that up now and then slow it down later. But this is something you can set up in your Idol Master. Absolutely amazing. I love it. Now, moving on to the next one, we are getting an expansion on Realms Gate for those of you guys who are pushing very far. Now, sadly, we can't actually show it to you on TapTap either because we're not anywhere near that distance. And they haven't actually updated all the information here just yet, because if you hit the question mark, it still says 140. However, you can go to 160. Currently, right now, essentially, if you come over to Realms Gate and you take a look, 140 is the cap. You can't go higher than that. And of course, the further and higher you go, the better rewards you're going to see. But currently on TapTap, we can't show it to you, but you can go up to 160. I'm excited to see the difficulty because, let's be honest, I feel like most people that are in the end game have been hitting the smash button for a perfect smash on like 140 for a while now. So keep that in mind. We're getting this as part of the content update. Now, the next one here is going to be something a lot of people are interested in. I shouldn't say most, but if you take a look at the leaderboard on the current live servers, there's a ton of people that have crushed it. They've gotten through all of Void Campaign so far. Next time, I'm going to try to push for a better spot on the leaderboard. But Chapter 5 has been done for quite a bit. We are going to be getting a new 6th planet over here, so that should be interesting. This one is supposedly a mushroom planet, because if you actually take a look, each one does kind of have like a theme to it. The flowers, I don't know. It's supposedly there's going to be a 6th one, and that's going to be really cool. Again, we can't really show it to you, sadly, because our account is just way too green, which feels really bad, but you know, it is what it is. We also don't know if that game mode or even Realms Gate is going to have any type of divine power, because again, remember, divine power gap is a thing now, but we just don't know if it's actually going to be something that these new game modes do have. For you guys that don't know what we're talking about, the divine power gap, your star versus the enemy stars, because as you guys know, newer game modes, well, I should say the newest game mode here, the boss game mode, they have divine power, and that's what makes them so dangerous. We don't know if these new ones are going to have divine power. We'll have to see. But what that does mean is Void Campaign is interesting, because not only are we getting a 6th level, I imagine very soon we'll probably get the 4th stage of Hollow, and then we're still waiting to see when we'll get the 2nd stage boss as well, because that is not out just yet. You can only clear it to 1-10. You can't do anything past that. Another expansion is coming in the form of Tower of Dreams. Now, this is a big one, because currently what you can do on live servers here is you can get through depth 15. Originally, it came out with depth 10 was the highest. It expanded to 15. What we're about to see is something really, really crazy. We are going to be getting depth 16, yes, to 30. We're getting double the depths. So basically what that means is, like, the next 2 to 3 months, we are going to be pushing content in Tower of Dreams to get more resources. Now, why is that important? Well, honestly, Tower of Dreams gives some pretty good things. It gives you some of the materials for Cloud Island, and what it most recently does is it gives you some of these items. I think, is this one of them here? I can't remember exactly which ones you get from that game mode. Actually, am I even in the right category here? I think so, right? I think so. Man, it's been so long since I've actually, no, we're not in the right category at all. Arcane jewelry? Yeah, arcane jewelry, there we go. I feel like it's the horns are one of the ones we get in this one, and I think it's a lower tier one as well, but I can't remember which. What I do know is they do give stats and even crit chance. This one's oh, it actually says right here, Realms Gate. So Void Vortex. Where are the Tower Dream ones? Or do they not specify? They must be. Oh, here's one of them, the Ruby Earring. So this is giving crit damage reduction to your team, and I guess the other one's probably one of the generic ones too. I mean, but it is stats, and pushing further content probably means you're going to accumulate more of these at a faster pace. So 16 to 30, that's a lot of levels, but that's a lot of content for us to try to clear. Now, last and, in my opinion, certainly least, yes, you heard that right, last and least, we're going to talk about Broken Spaces. So we have previously had all the way to stage 9 over here. We are now getting Broken Spaces 10 and Broken Spaces 11. So you can see what the rewards were for 9. You get all these good stuff here. They're decent. You know, it's nothing like that you have to have. Well, sadly, 10 has the same type of rewards, and 11 have the same type of rewards. Nothing really great to see here. I will jump to these real quick so you guys can see them, but honestly, I think an account like mine has absolutely no chance to beat either one of these, especially since we don't really have investment in Stellar Shards past like V4 and everything. And I mean, it does make sense though, because like so many of these levels have become so easy to beat for most people. If only I could click properly to show you guys this. Honestly, actually, I don't even know if this type of account can beat stage 9. I just kind of thought about that. 1 through 7, still very easy for the average player. Once you go past that, that's where this gets tricky. Yeah, my account can't even get stage 8. But if you notice, literally, like, the rewards are not much. You get 1 additional, like, you're getting, and so instead of 5 for stage 9, you're getting 6 glorious relics here. You're also getting 6 here. You're getting, like, just more resources that most people do not even need. Why there's not Stellar Shards and Crystals of Transcendence, or even the newer resources, like for the divine levels that we're getting and stuff, like the Destiny transition, I don't know why we're not getting it. But honestly, this is probably the biggest letdown out of all of them. I was really hoping this was gonna be some really good content to go after, but seems like it's pretty much smashable content. If you do it, cool. If you don't, you're not really missing much. So that is the content update. We got a lot of stuff coming. Couple little disappointments, but we'll have to see when we get this. We might get it Thursday, we might get it next week, might get it a couple weeks away. We'll just have to see. I'll let you guys know. Again, remember, most of the stuff you guys saw today was on the TapTap servers. not your servers that you're going to see live just yet. I'll keep you guys posted and let you know when it goes live. But I mean, in reality, we got like 4 different game modes that got expansions on, which is like literally the biggest content patch we've had since Transcendence Heroes come out and the Gate of the Void in a whole came out. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.